Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity that given to me. My name is Desberkat Hulu, a college student in University of Nias in English Education Study Program. Now I will to present my research proposal with the title Descriptive Analysis of Student Response to Word English Teaching Learning in Asking and Giving Opinion at A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli in 2022 to 2023. And before that, the Honorable Mr. Elwin Piarawan Zewa SPD MPD as Chair of English Education Study Program, Mr. Akore Tahir Harefa SPD MHU as Secretary of English Education Study Program, Mr. Hasrat Sozanowo SPD MPD as Advisor, and the last, the Honorable Mr. Christophe Martin Efori Telomban SS MPD as Reviewer or Examiner. So the research proposal is divided into the chapter. The first is chapter 1 is Introduction, chapter 2 is the Literature Conceptual Framework, and the last is chapter 3 Research and Method. Now I will explain the chapter 1 introduction. The first is background of the problem. So Kalatri 2009 cited in Susantara 2022, interaction is the process of scanning information between one individual and other individual. So according to Apolia cited in Sumilia, response is the behavior action. The response comes as the result of the entry of a stimulus into the mind that is the same as one's senses. So the difficult for the student interact or communicate, especially in English lesson, namely the fear of saying the wrong word or sentence, lack of vocabulary and inappropriate grammar. So, based on the problem that have been obtained by the research, in the study, research will use qualitative method to analyze the problem. So, the Starus and Corbin cited in Guntur 2019, qualitative research say qualitative research is a type of the research that will refer to experience, behavior, and cultural phenomena and ongoing interaction. So, therefore, research are interested in conducting the research by using descriptive qualitative. Therefore, researchers are interested in conducting the research using descriptive qualitative. Research will the title Descriptive Analysis of Student Response to Word English Teaching Learning in Asking and Giving Opinion at A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli in 2022 and 2023. So, the focus of the research is the problem eventually motivation the research to conduct a research about this descriptive analysis of student response to Word English Teaching Learning in Asking and Giving Opinion at A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli in 2022 to 2023. So, the next is the formulation of the problem. The formulation of the problem have 2 points. The first is how is the student respond to Word English Teaching Learning in Asking and Giving Opinion at A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli. So the second is what a factor cause student difficult respond to Word English teaching learning in asking and giving opinion A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli. So, the objective of the research have two the points. The first is to know the student response toward English teaching learning in asking and giving opinion at the A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli. And the second is to explain the factor cause student difficult response toward English teaching learning in asking and giving opinion at A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli in 2022 and 2023. The last part in the chapter 1 is the significance of the research. Significance of the research have four points. The first is theoretical, the teacher, the researcher, and the other researcher, research and method. So the first is approach and type of the research. In conducting in the research, researcher will use a qualitative descriptive technique. Qualitative is the research design where researcher will collect and present the data with description, use, and accurate explanation. The descriptive qualitative procedure is collecting data, compiling data, and interpreting data. The next is the variable of the research. The variable used are asking and giving opinion as the independent variable and the student response as the dependent variable. The third is the setting and schedule of the research. The location is the UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli, Jalan Karet, number 134, Ilir, Gunung Sitoli District, Gunung Sitoli Town, North Sumatera. Participant A grade of UPTD SMP Negeri 1 Gunung Sitoli. So the source data is the primary data and secondary data. Instrument of the research. Researcher will use observation and interview as instrument to collect all information and data during the study. So the sixth is the data collecting technique, observation and interview. The last is data analysis technique. The first is data reduction, data display, and that's all my explanation about the research proposal. That's all. Thank you.